we are going to have a quick one. I just hope it's going to be a quick one. We are going to talk about the woman who has been trending for the past 2 weeks, from being a fetish priestess to a prophetess, and now a prisoner. So it's like the PPPPPP. So I have Mr. Benacha who has joined us today to have that quick discussion. Ben Archer TV on social media. So those of you watching us on YouTube, you can quickly search for Ben Archer TV on YouTube, and then make sure you like, you share, you subscribe to that channel. They have great contents for you. Okay, so Mr. Archer, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so last Sunday I monitored Asiamah Agradaa's husband in church.
Okay.
Now, watching Asiamah, Asiamah was apologizing on behalf of Neyere, like, oh, Omampini Fache, wa Neyere ayo adie Fache, like, and personally, me hear a video, no, and I was not happy because I was like, Asiamah, if you know, say, obi yem from swear was all patchawa, at what point, and a woo Asiamah, when we say was all banal bed patcho, say nebea say a humobrobi or baby at bema. Okay, so let me ask you, from a legal point of view, so obi ye bonnet, commit a crime, na say you're convicted to a prison sentence, or babontin or patch or the channel.
Very much. Oh, must say, and I know pay you say. In fact, Agradaa issue, is one of the issues that are trending in Ghana for some days now. In because a running story, and I must say, Professor, be a friend, Professor AVDC, and then the Professor of Law. He can say the law is not a respecter of persons, and equality of all persons before the law. What it means is and found so we are mampini, so you're member of parliament, so you're assemblyman, so you're Agradaa, so you're Mr. Archer, and Ranichua Acho. Let's establish that clear.
Okay.
Dear Tosum, you know, so you'll be a friend the rule of law.
Okay.
Now, on my piano, ye pese asumdue, any peri, ye bonify justice, ecoswa, as I say, ye the rule of law, ne ejima.
Okay.
Now, for what Agradaa husband, Asiamah Apology, makes me say a smart move. That is what every smart husband will do, to try and play on the intelligence of the people, try and play on the intelligence of the judges, try and play on the intelligence of society by, creating the impressions and that is what everybody, don't forget, say appeal case me also. And pending the appeal, it is smarter for him to start creating just that posture and that gesture for people to know, say, oh, Agradaa ye temper mercy with justice. It made me say, one of the smart moves are Asiamah. But send a medical in spite of that move, it doesn't warrant the fact say custodial sentence judge and court and the man on your bed and in fact, Emrana are very clear on that. If Assembly Court, no judges pronounce judgment, now won't here, you will be a friend of judicial review.
Okay. Judicial
review is when you seek the judgment or the ruling of a higher court than court now or pronounce a judgment. It is a high court and a man judgment now. Between they call appeals court. Appeals court the man judgment. Between they call Supreme Court. Tisanity here. Me no can say justice get to Tokonu. Oh, ECOWAS court. Because of Felice Ghanaian court, we're not treating here well. It was Tebri Assembly a higher court than the Ghanaian court, which is the sub-regional court, i.e. the ECOWAS court. It is a Agradaa kunu Felice yamfa kwan paso na yedi ejeli Agradaa or every right to seek what we call a judicial review under the law by going to a higher court of competent jurisdiction for an adjudication to be made and a ruling to also to be established.
Apology, is it a defense when it comes to legal issues?
No.
Can apology be a defense?
You see,
Mapacho and judges almost hear apologies.
Okay, say apology defense make us debi apology ain't mean a defense. What apology does is that it creates impression in the minds of the judges. And okay, after conviction, that is, bra assembly cost na ye di assembly. So ube show no who show no and only obi a friend you say a speedy and only you see the word a speedy and honest in the name of
Okay.
So even that with the considerations of apology, we look at two things. A speedy and honest apology to the court will result to leniency. And that even that is at the prerogative of the judge. And okay, not in all cases, in certain cases. For example, like in cases of defamation. Na if you are kasembie go bi hu fe wa kasembie tia judge bi and a contempt case bi rubber court. Na asem no kan no, bra o kan no. E bia obedu fie nwia na na free radio ni so na wo dey apology by. So asem am kan man kan yi judge mo fan cheme. The speed at which I would render apology no. And a judges will say there is an honesty behind the apology. Now we want my apology na wi. Wa kwotene fia ba dia chia dadidi e kofo twabo so afi na ba pa cho. It's even apology ni ka no ye wo kwan e fa so ye apology no. But in the legal framework no ultimate ka say one my apology nti ye nkwase conviction. No, the status quo of the law will stand. Right.
Because one say Agradaa wakasetia even the sitting president.
Oh yeah.
Wakasetia a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Ose Kwame despite onyane de.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were Ghana ha.
Yeah.
And na ohwe ne yere no so a nikunu no Sunday we.
Yeah.
Na all pass uncle for we chel. I don't know what he seeks to achieve. The reason why it's America say say ebra ne yere yes anyama ni na no wo hobi.
Yes.
When to me and Kassan share the yere say Jainsim Huna na de o ye no emfa kwan mu or ye he just kept quiet and also enjoy the na yere ne ye no and as see no wa ba or patch nti you mean say senior asori mpanimfo ne asori manu bu nkotodwe ni eno no ntimi nye
eno in management, in fact in management be impression management tactics.
Okay.
Impression management tactics. Eno na Agradaa edi ejuma no ne Asiamah edi ejuma no. Now they are trying to work on the impressions of the good people of Ghana by creating an impression. Say the Agradaa you saw yesterday is not the Agradaa you are seeing at now in prison.
Okay.
Agradaa is even transforming, whilst the prison have not even transformed there. It's transformation be here there. So Agradaa and the team are trying to play a very good impression management tactic, which is working well for them. Okay. Now, unam kuma you go for the fan channel. This girl kabe kabi. Too long. Yes, na dima Agradaa na ano dendo diente so. Impression management. They are playing on it, and it's working them well for them. But when it comes to law, law is law. Law is not about impressions. It's about the evidences and what has happened. They can continually play that impression tactics with the hope that one judge will be cajoled to quash the earlier verdict and grant a bail to them, which we are yet to see that. But for now, the status quo remains.
Okay. You have to say, appeal be on the say the bail be bail.
Yeah.
That thing is it possible? Say Judge Amao, Judge Amao be our sentence so. Utimi pre bail ebetini say dia or sentence and be an harsh and is it possible?
Yeah, possible because no any offense be a convicted no who the right to appeal a right it will be a right. Now don't forget say Justice Sophia Kufu, Chief Justice of Ghana, former Chief Justice, yes, Obefri Akunyane so as a Chief Justice no or one thing remarkable I change Ghana now. Okay. One of the things, the 48-hour bill we are on weekends. You say, "We to be fair, we be in court weekend." I saw them weekends or pass that and or introducing the weekend court, which was one good thing. Then one thing on Sunday by and they say, every offense is bailable. If my memory said me right, every offense is bailable. So what do you say?
Armed robbery.
Yes, every offense is bailable.
Rape.
So far as you see, judges make adjudications or come out with judgment based on the evidence laid before them.
Murder, you beat me, Amani.
Why not? Because it might happen that at the time a judge didn't make a pronouncement, based on the evidence before the judge, anko judge ne eni so am we but ebia appeal no or call back no omotia koda new particulars new evidence a suggest to the opposite direction na assembly court judge no hu no it ma memorial example back Justice Atukuba in the case of Omanebo and Okujeto Ablakwa. The ruling was 7-1. The dissenting judge was Justice Williams Atukuba. Adentia 7 judges edge to Muse 6 judges edge to Muse Kwanya Okujeto Jacob Echebilamte former Minister of State Akwa government bungalow no right. Justice Atukuba was the only dissenting judge wanyantum. Now don't forget say way back 2011-2012 Assembly Sanko appeal. Emma Supreme Court the 2 judges were count. Don't forget the Supreme Court work on an even on an odd number.
25.
Good. Another 2 sets of judges were count to 9. Good. Now 9 no the appeal the ruling was 9-0 against Okujeto and Obaneboama. The dissenting judge was Atukuba. Now Atukuba agreed. Why?
Okay.
So judges can make bad decisions. And because judges can make bad decisions, and Ambrana provided that way of judicial review. It informs you that Agradaa go to jail. Say, lawyer for to mean evidence. We say, kwanya you fast so in to jail. Embra you so in to jail no. Ye unconstitutional and not in alliance with the law no. It means so. Saying you free if you say. My Yahusa cases will be all the
possible. Say Agradaa beating you be.
Why not?
Really?
The defense team. Any the defenses they are able to put up. Once they're able to put up a very good defense, I mean, it's obvious they can be able to come out and be able to receive a particular good news. Almost my lawyer for the so far. Yeah. No.
Wow. Say Agradaa mo ye wada obetin ya be fie.
I don't know to me me fie. Ya unko for ya jeli o my example be. Adum news report. Robbery case be a see what Madina area ho baby.
Yeah, mekai.
Na guy no okofa scraps or a scrap dealer.
Sure.
I know come na down for taxi driver say, "Ko Germany yankofa scraps or a cho baby." Na down for no ko ye adwuma o na ojae na ahomache. Around that same time the robbery esi. I was that area o penny bi pa. Ya ko robo am ya boto na wo. The police were a mad hunt for them. You know what? They gave the commander pressure to the point say police team na omunam kwanso omo ye sa routine checks no omu nkofo na no de to omo so omo omakoye robbery no
meanwhile omu ni mo hwe
e ma asem no e court me ye de omo to afiase for over 10 years na danfo ko sia no afiase ne lawyer obesra no ana na danfo no ye de e ka say meboa wo ka che ne lawyer no ya asem no court no evidence bi enima e nyina so e che say police for in fact nkofo no ka ya allegation tia police for say omo de tuo na begu o mani mu atuo na nye omo dia.
Wow.
If
I remember in the case of Atayi ne mechanic no mo chain no.
Yes.
Ono so say ye chain no wo emisen kokko se den no. Ye de etuo begu nenim.
Absolutely.
Ebra wo ni mo hwe.
And all these are falsification of evidence. What you say? And because law need him say enima bi say no with human institution betimi esi. It is what provided the leeway no. Go for a judicial review. Submit your case to a higher court. Let another judge, independent judge, ascertain the evidence, and determine your fate.
Oh yes, sir. But ebi mo so ka say nka Agradaa issue no start here no. I was saying ko fe chiri na nka ko tu yeska no.
Ya do de ono and this is obi to me for some back to be some
ya. Ko tu ya nka case no. So le beto aso.
See in technical case, and your friend of the technicalities of the law no. Unim so asema about court. Unim the principal actor of the case. Assembly Jan so ankasa. Omo ko jiji omusika no. Etu for echi na akọ so to omu na outa. So assembly eni obi.
Okay.
So it's about them coming to court and say, "Oh my lord, as we are talking, the money has been settled to us, and for that matter, we don't have any interest in any case." Omo assembly no so.
Obi bisa me say, "Aden na judge no I instruct Agradaa so unto his can na man say."
Because a criminal offense.
Okay.
Criminal offenses no. Enya only nipa no na enya. Don't forget say according to Justice Lord Housbury Book of Law, one of the renowned book of law in the whole wide world, almost say, when you commit a crime, the crime is committed to the state. And then as some court, you Kwame and the Republic. The Republic
versus
Agradaa. It once who commit crime, who ni pakuna uya bonite we free case ni mo. Your mind no, and abeji asem na bo ne bu no odi. It yes citizens no, ye the subject of the state. It's the king's subject. Oko you can the king's subject. To ohima no another queen no ne subject ne into we bonitia why bonitia ohima no. So I say into once a criminal case no e o minor na Agradaa na nya enye nipa ko no ye bonitia no. It's unless the principal actor no ma assembly dom so no ebe ka contrary because na evidence in Nigeria so.
Omo kura bibia.
Absolutely.
Omo be kan bibi say o enye sa na.
So she could have gone that way, but she decided to be proud and never went that way until this issue happened. And this comes to ima yentu yenwanma sebi nyame e o madomo menye skafo.
I don't mind.
Ima sebi se krasini benye ska o hadwen pa. Oh ima me kan no kran na cho.
Se krasini benye ska.
Yes, ahwefo we dey need ma with no offenses to anybody. But no kwe wa asem ni se krasini obenye ska e hadwen pa.
Ese u chiro obi se na redia wa okoda kra na echi.
Aha. Because Sanyama way you hardly hear about people who are very literate. People are very discerning. You hardly hear about them doing those things. What do I say? It will force you to school here. But when you go to school, it refines you. It takes you away from, not with any reference to Agrada's case, but it's a general advice.
Okay.
It is nyame boy in this kaba yensema. Yehwe ya no kasa yi. Yehwe ya na montum yi. Yehwe ye didie yi enema miensa.
Me osofo eka say me ye all night. Monfa ayarefo yi na ambra. Me wo oye obi ye fe na epuruku so oye. Oye no odi obi yare na obeto bi a ebekọ. Me wo drink bi. Sa drink no onum a obi konom na anye dwum obetimi ono so betimi dia kokota.
One say omuka bi say charlatanic advertisement.
Yes, charlatanic advertisement.
Now what it means is ufa the Advertising Standards Authority ne emra the codes and conduct omo dey advertising humbra e wiase for nana. One of the codes here say advertisements should be genuine, truthful, honest, and legal.
Okay.
Genuine, truthful, honest, and legal. The chairman say, and say advert a breaking law or incite others to break the law. Any did kind. Eti obeka Airtel to go the advert be by Airtel Magic Voice.
Yeah.
I didn't read that advert. Okay. Well, it was inciting people to break the law. Call people, change your voice, and pretend it is not you. It's an incitement against the law. It's a legal team reducing. Then. It's like somebody could have sued Airtel Tigo. Any did kind. They are tossing me, as I said, advert we are to do. Advert eka ade no kware. Utwam tra charlatanic ne ebi chow. Je tosu mi no ebu o ha advert no eduro ne timi sa yare we ba no wasa fa yare ahodo be 10 e de aka ho.
Ade no call FBA no. Ya approve say we de etipaye duro.
Yes.
Obana or the bar radio stations na. Na
or the be 10 bi aka ho.
Sometimes omo kura omo ye LPMs no e wo radio stations.
Omo de bi kihem.
Yeah, yes. Then almost embellishment.
Yes.
No omo de e ka ho. Ade ebi a de odi eduro ne ba no pe kakra man say advert na ya ma inkinkum.
No akike bi egum. And we a moral lesson to all of us. Because nka a judge in my ruling no. Na nko pe media for be me say bi frab ruling no. Na nka ye lesson mai na.
And the media for your mind then.
Say don't forget say anybody, any person, any medium that causes the spread of a charlatanic material is also liable. But
Agradaa issue no you sue social media. Inti Mark Zuckerberg ni ekwache no ana.
There be social media so no any page.
Yeah.
Good. Inti ono will be responsible. Inti ono are responsible no. Ekoye say Brian ma who page obini TV and obenya problem. Because one makwam we use platform. Inti na as a media person no, the disclaimers are very important. So
but you say disclaimer in your defense.
There be once disclaimer is very important here because my main friend come here. Local law of information, you feel be liability for the malice of others. Liability for the malice of others, just say. And for a bad your programs, no. Omu yentimi determine journalists.
See any man dream. Good. Yentimi say when Obabeka.
Under Justice Robert Goff Kasembi, it is very difficult to determine the state of mind of an individual. Where Supreme Court judge Canada and the Kansas Robert
Goff no ni akona bodam now so.
Aha. It is all catch me say I mean to determine the state of the mind of the panelists, the guests, no. Now the cowboy holding responsible are wrong because as I say, me opportunity to issue a disclaimer.
Okay.
Say as some kind yen for so yen him so beka. Yes, on retract it, also on retract it. It's a man and in the disclaimers are very important. Until I can move to case the court now. Mugabe be issue disclaimer, no boom. More fire. More fire. More fire. That is waso.
Okay.
Now call law Mugabe very reaction time. From time or can some time or issue disclaimer net to say. What that dream was that be issue disclaimer now.
Okay.
Or can now we issue disclaimer.
Agradaa dey no car say obey all night in confirm face camera no. No double no. Say ebra all your video no say kana ni kunu gina ho no man fans anko no so e between the naga.
Oh yeah, you see anything that Mameka ruling be Supreme Court of China. Everybody, almost say liking the post, liking a Facebook post, which is defamatory, is liable to cause defamation.
Almost someone yaisa.
Say who bring ma control defamatory statement on Facebook now I like it. All it means that it shows I approve it. It the lawsuit and the nkata no correct omo liking videos ni na.
Hey,
it will fear ni abefa.
Obi like a post.
Oh yes, because liking the Facebook post is tantamount to approval of the statement.
Okay.
It and also you are there say you're very careful about that, right man? Very careful about it.
Okay, but last one on Agradaa.
Okay.
Yeah, you say other for or other cases e court. Sa cases no mani susumina so ye bomb pa say jail sentence bi emba but se bibi sa akopie mu a ye be twen na we twa 15 ewie ansa wa ye no ato aso na e be run sa since odemu di odemu
e be run what the judge will do is that the omode man for mba ko ka the omode man no dada no na ato aso nti bia na ye nso obekom 15 years but another 5 years bia be count obeko 20
dabi me nti was here
onzi ma say
tie one yama we yama me 15
aye
o ma me 15
aye
bigusu twa
aye
another person ama me 3 years
aye tie be count
nti say me wom
dabi ye be count
o dabi ene say enye fe
ye be count because yes wo mu na wo ye and ye dey be count nti ye nim say kai na no wo mu ye nim say wo 15 years and I say 5 be count I 20
oh
now they go check ya. And
was money now running at the same time.
They are running at the same time. A different offense. And nothing at much at time, most lawyers and I pray for mitigation of sentence. What they to so mame. What they to so mame. To a 5 to 2. That's all for him.